Welcome to Inside Thái Nguyen. Recently, the mission group of Mercer University in the United States has organized a free medical treatment and examination for some patients having difficult circumstances in Thainguyen province. In today's program, we have a talk with Professor, Doctor of Medicine Gophan and Director of Mercer on Mission, Dr. Craig McMahon, to know more about their meaningful activities in some locations in Vietnam in general and Thailand in particular. First of all, let's take a clip recording their volunteer activities. Very much for your participation today.
Yes.
And the first question is, how long have you done volunteer work in Vietnam?
Our program, prosthetic and orthopedic treatment for the poor and needy patients in Vietnam starts in 2009 until now.
Can you briefly introduce some activity of Mercer University in these years in Vietnam?
We start feeding prosthetic for patients start in Châu Đốc in 2009 and Hậu Giang, and then we move to different regions in the south and go to the central Vietnam in Huế and Quang Tri, and now we're in Thái Nguyen. We treat orthopedic patients as well.
What is your purpose and meaning for this kind of volunteer work in Vietnam?
The purpose is to bring the free legs for patients who can afford to buy or go to a center to fit prosthetic. And this prosthetic invented by myself and patented by Mercer University. It fits in a day. Can take 30 minutes, can take 4 or 5 hours, and patient can walk out of that instead of custom and take longer to fit.
Are there any advantages and difficulties that you have encountered when doing volunteer work in Vietnam?
There are two advantages. The first advantage is the people that we work with, the local governments, the Association for the Poor. They've been very organized, they've been very helpful, they've done just a terrific job. Here in Taiwan, Mr. Chin has been very supportive and very helpful, providing what our team needs to do their work effectively. So that's a very big advantage for us. The other advantage is the very people that we work with. The patients that we treat are very kind, they're very cooperative, they're very strong, they're very courageous, and they make us happy. And so those are the two advantages. I don't think we have any disadvantages. A challenge would be that we don't turn anyone away. And so we treat some very difficult cases. Yesterday, for example, we had a gentleman who came in who had lost both of his legs almost completely on each side. And instead of turning him away, we spent an entire day working with him to provide a body cast with legs that would work, and so he is now able to be mobile. So it's wonderful working here. We love the people, we love the opportunity.
What is the has dedication gains in terms of volunteer work in Vietnam, or have you received the positive response from society?
Oh yes. The people that we work with are very gracious. They're very appreciative. In fact, I put a prosthetic leg on one gentleman, and when I finished, he took my pen out of my pocket and said, "I want you to sign my prosthetic leg." And so he was very appreciative. So I signed my name on his leg, and then I pulled my pant leg down and I said, "Now I want you to sign on my pants." And so I now wear his name on my leg. And he has my name on his prosthetic leg. So people have been very gracious, and I think we've been well received. We're very grateful for that.
Yeah. How many times have you come to Thailand for volunteer work?
This is the first time we in Thai Nguyen, and I'm very glad that we have a direction now. We're heading to the north of Vietnam, and I've seen a lot of poor people and needy amputee need to be helped.
So why do you choose Thái Nguyen to carry out the volunteer work?
I met Mr. Thainguyen. He's the former House Representative Congressman of Thai Nguyen. He went to the south for orthopedic treatment. I treat his wife and him and relatives, and we know each other. And he see the needs in Thai Nguyen. He introduced, and will be a host for our team for this year.
Please introduce the main activities in Thái Nguyen the past few days.
Well, our main activities, of course, have been in the clinics, and we have operated an orthopedic clinic in which we have seen a number of people. I'll let Dr. Vo tell you the numbers of people that we've seen. And then we also operated a prosthetic clinic where we put prosthetic legs on amputees. And I need to say that this prosthetic leg is very unique, and it was designed by Dr. Vo, designed particularly for this kind of work. And so we have spent long hours, usually about 12 to 14 hours a day, working with the patients here. So those have been our main activities. And then we go out to delicious dinners at night, hosted by Mr. Chen, and we're grateful for that.
Yeah. What is that the delegation receives during the volunteer trip in Thái Nguyen?
In Thainguyen, we treated 864 orthopedic patients.
Yes.
And we were able to fit 192 amputees with prosthetic legs, which is a tremendous amount of work in just such a short time.
And according to you, how can volunteer activity done by Mercer University contribute to the relationships between the countries?
After the war, I have seen patients with no leg, patients suffering from Asian chemical origins. A lot of patients in the result of that. So most of mission with other mission from in the war always come to Vietnam, but most of our missions, especially who directly provide leg free of charge for patients who need it. Also treat patients in orthopedic common, and a lot of them I see they really in need. Though bring the relationships again between Vietnam and U.S. and really friend. Since President Clinton have a contact with President of Vietnam, and he said that the two countries have conciliated and we are friends now, and we help each other to solve the result of the war.
In the coming time, do the delegation plan to expand the activities in other localities in Vietnam?
Yes, we are in fact hoping to make Thainguyen, first of all, a regular place of operation for us. We've been talking with local leaders about that opportunity. We have been working primarily in the south, but we've always wanted to come to the north, and so this is the first time that we've been able to come to the north. We've worked in the middle of the country, and so we hope to be able to expand throughout the country of Vietnam. We would love to be able to say that we have helped fit every amputee in this country with a prosthetic leg. And we know that's a lot of amputees, but we're eager to do that, and we believe that we're up to the challenge. So that's, yes, we hope to spread throughout the country.
Yeah. Do you have a design or suggestion to do the volunteer work well in Vietnam in the future?
It's a good question that you ask, and it's the same question that I actually asked the Prime Minister last year. He invited us while we were in Canton to meet with him, and in the course of that conversation, I asked him the same question that you just asked me, and his answer was very good. He said, Mercer on Mission is one of the best agencies working in Vietnam right now. And he said the only thing that you can do to improve is just to get larger. And so that's our hope, is that we will be able to find the funding that we need to be able to provide more and more amputees with prosthetic legs and more care for the orthopedic patients. So the only suggestions that we can have is, that I have is helping us to try to find funding so that we can fit more amputees, because again, we give these legs away free of charge. And so if if we can have people help us.
We hope that in the coming time, the mission team of Mercer University will continue expand the free medical examination and treatment for patients having difficult circumstances in Vietnam in general and Thai Nguyen in particular. And again, thank you very much for your
Thank you.
participation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.